Suppose there was a 25-year-old corporate slave who was cursed and could not fall in love. Suppose there was a 27-year-old office worker who was also cursed and could not fall in love. If two people of the opposite sex overcome their trauma and break their curse with the power of love, this is the sound one would hear. Hello, I'm Toshiaki Kurusu. I grew up in a single-father household. Now I'm 25, working like a corporate slave every day.
Hi, I'm Sarah Hinamori. I grew up in a single-mother household. Now I'm 27 and still am married.
By the way, I hate women.
And I hate men.
My misogyny comes from my mom, who divorced dad during my childhood. She was addicted to nightlife, neglected housework and childcare. She often got hysteric and violent when she was around, and because of those memories, I don't like women.
My misandry comes from my father, who divorced mother during my childhood. He played around without doing a decent job. He repeatedly cheated on other women and always made mother cry, and that's why I don't like men.
But because of dad's remarriage, I made myself a sister-in-law.
Because of my mother's remarriage, I made myself a brother-in-law.
Living together in the same house?
This can't be happening.
Why did we find ourselves in this situation? Let's rewind the story. Hey, Dad! You never told me your partner has a daughter?
You'll get yourself a beautiful mother and a sister. Aren't you happy?
Why would I be? You know how much I hate women. One day, Dad told me he was getting remarried. When Dad divorced Mom, I was around 10. Ever since then, Dad took care of me all by himself. So I'm happy he found himself a nice partner. But me getting a 27-year-old sister. This is news.
Your new sister seems to be very charming. I heard she has nice wide hips, which is perfect for giving birth.
How can you say that when we're gonna be a family?
Your new mother is also gentle and very glamorous. Beauty runs through their genes.
Promise me you won't mess with your daughter-in-law. You know, the two of us have been together for a long time. But finally, the time has come for me to leave your side.
Why leave? Aren't we gonna live together as a new family?
They'll feel awkward living with a guy this age. I'll find my own room.
I won't approve of that. You're going to stay with us.
Although it was Mom who triggered my hatred for women, Dad felt responsible for it. All those bad memories of Mom affected my personality building, and here I was, grown up to be extremely misogynistic.
I couldn't give you a happy, cozy family life. And I've been regretting that.
I was happy, with the two of us living together.
Actually, my new partner has experienced a similar past.
The woman also suffered from an unhappy marriage. After she divorced her husband, she had some financial difficulties, but nevertheless lived happily with her daughter.
Sadly, her daughter was traumatized because of her violent father and grew up hating men.
That story sounds very familiar to me.
We both regret how our family turned out. We both regret not being able to show you guys what a happy marriage is. And that's why we decided to get married! We'll show you guys what lovey-dovey is like, and we're going to blow away your fear of women.
But why does it have to be like this? Leave me alone!
We're trying to heal your wounded hearts. We're already this old. We're not trying to flirt or anything.
Okay, I get what you mean, so calm down.
You two seem like a great family. Hello, nice to meet you, Toshiaki. I'm Yoshiko Hinamori.
We were joking around and didn't realize that Dad's partner had already arrived. She was beautiful and had a soft, gentle smile on her face.
I'm the daughter Sarah. My warmest congratulations on your marriage.
Hello. I'm Toshiaki, his son. Nice to meet you. Beauty sure runs in their genes. My sister-in-law looked exactly like her mother. She was beautiful and glamorous, with no doubt.
I'd like to make this clear first. I'm thinking of finding a place of my own.
Same here. I'm also thinking of renting a room.
So, do you know about the plan?
Yeah, if you're talking about our parents' plans.
It can't get any worse. Who mother marries is none of my business. But damn, this crazy plan about showing off their love like it's therapy for my misandry, they're out of their minds.
I totally agree. They should leave us out of this.
Well, we seem to be on the same page.
Yeah, we seem to be in agreement.
Oh, are you two already getting along? You're sweet, just like us.
Have you guys fallen in love at first sight?
No way! Who'd want to
Who want to
live under the same roof with her?
live together with him?
Dad, I'm leaving.
Mother, I'll search for a room.
You guys,
Best of luck in married life.
We're doomed.
Why did it turn out like this?
How can I live with you?
And how can I live with you?
I truly appreciate your offer to live together upon our parents' marriage. However, I regret to say I decided to decline your offer.
I'm afraid I cannot meet your expectations since I have no intention of living with you from the beginning.
Our first meeting was a disaster.
We were incompatible.
Me, a misogynist.
And me, a misandry.
Bye, big sis. We'll never see each other again.
Bye, little brother. Best luck in your future.
Our new family's first gathering ended peacefully.
I welcome the remarriage, but living with a guy is out of the question.
My new mother is a nice and kind person.
My new father is sincere and reliable.
But one thing I can't stand is...
But this guy is...
Why the hell are you mixing the natto in our meal? You said you'll leave my house.
This isn't your house. Why don't you go find a new place to live?
This went all too sudden, and I'm still searching for a room. My mother-in-law and sister-in-law moved into our house on that day. We use Fide for our laundry in my house.
No, we're using Bursal. I've been using this my entire life.
But there's one thing I realized about this non-blood related sister. Her household skills are really perfect.
Little bro, I've ironed your shirts.
Hey, don't take my fun away. It's tough to admit this, but her skills are professional. But I'm also a guy raised in a single-parent household. I can show off my household skills as much as her. Dig in! Super fluffy omelette rice made by yours truly.
Unbelievable. The texture of the egg is perfect.
Serve the simmered beef stew from yesterday's dinner over this omelette rice and you get...
Oh heavens! You're making me so hungry. Omelet, rice, and beef stew? That's so awesome. Any girl would love that combination.
The kitchen gives you perfect freedom. You can do anything with your ideas.
Oh, this is delicious.
But I've also realized how insane her personality is. Why the hell are you walking around with only a towel?
Well, I've only lived with my mother, so I don't know what's considered normal. I don't mind you seeing me naked, though. Since you're such a naive boy, are you excited to see my glamorous body?
Damn you.
Oh, Jesus! Why are you dressed like that?
This is my home. I won't hear any complaints about what I wear. Besides, there's no way you'd care about your brother's body, right? Because our parents were newlyweds, we had a certain problem in the house.
Whoa.
Do you like this spot?
Honey, I love you.
Oh, sweetie, I do too, but our children are watching.
Let them watch how passionate we can get, honey.
We will paint over their trauma.
Our parents blab about painting over our traumatic memories by showing us what a true loving couple is like. But...
They just want to flirt in the house.
I want to leave this place.
Agreed.
I can't bear seeing them flirting all day.
Same here.
My dad remarried, and I got myself a sister-in-law. But in the end, sis, I'm gonna find a room ASAP.
I'm gonna find a place too.
Hey, why are you here? This estate agent is taking care of me.
That's my line to you.
It was a Saturday. It wasn't only me who's been scrambling to find an apartment. I found this room first.
A 30-year balcony, balcony facing south, remodeled bathrooms, a reasonable apartment with plenty of space. I'm having this room.
Have you ever heard about being kind to the young?
Well, have you ever heard about ladies first?
I believe in true equality.
Respect the elder and let me have the room. This room can be rented by couples too. How about sharing this place?
Impossible!
Out of the question. No?
In the end, neither of us could decide on a room. We bought groceries in a nearby supermarket and walked back home. Finding a room is tough.
I agree with that.
I'm beginning to consider living in a hotel.
Seems like you've got some savings. Does your job pay well?
It's just a medium trading company, and my pays are okay. You?
I'm an office worker in an apparel company. The job is boring, my coworkers suck, and the money isn't good.
You can stay home and live with our parents. I'll leave.
Thanks a lot for caring about my money. There aren't many options for me, but I also doubt I can bear that flirting at home.
All I can say is good luck.
I hope they give me a break.
Señorita, my dear Mademoiselle Sarah, I've come again to bring you roses of love. Hey, is that someone you know?
He's a stalker I met at work. I'll go and tell him to go away. Finally, he's gone.
Hey, does your mother or your colleagues know about this?
Not my mother, and my colleagues won't be a help anyway.
Why?
He's the son of our important client. I've talked to my boss about this, but I don't want to remember his advice.
If it's that tough, you should quit your job.
I wish I could, but then how can I live on?
How about I support your living fee till you find a new job?
Huh?
We left our parents' house after that and started living together. What happens if a misogynist and a misandry live in the same room? A busy and noisy life. Put all these junks away. A wash basin isn't a table.
Girls have a lot of things to do in the bathroom. Hey, don't tell me those are all the clothes you have.
I'm not interested in fashion.
You won't get popular among girls.
That's good news.
I have an idea. I'll help you choose new clothes. I'm a former apparel staff after all.
There you go with your silly talk again.
Change your clothes and get a haircut. You might turn out to be pretty handsome.
Sis, I thought you hate men.
That's right, but I like your troubled face. Seems like I have some devilish tendencies.
You've got some nerve. Guess what? My colleague confessed to me.
Look how handsome you've become. So what was your answer to her?
Of course, I turned her down.
Why? That's so boring.
Stop enjoying my misery.
Even if you hate women, are you happy if someone says she loves you?
What about you? You've got good looks and style. I see many guys coming after you.
Like the stalker in a white suit and roses? Do you think it feels good?
Sorry, I was just joking.
Gosh, men, I hate them.
It's been a month since we started living together. Every day is a hectic day, but it's not so bad. The days are fresh and exciting, with a mixture of comfort and discomfort. But one day, I was faced with the cruelty of society at work.
You're back. Hey, why the long face? What's happened?
My boss set me up. I got into big trouble and was harshly scolded. My boss, whom I had always respected, shifted the blame for his failure onto me. Those who believe get torn apart. That's a fact of life.
You seem pretty depressed. Did it hurt that much?
Until now, I didn't realize that being betrayed would hurt me this much.
Whoa, you're so disheveled. I can't see you like this.
What are you doing?
You did your best. Come here, I'll give you a reward. Let me hug you. Men like this kind of thing, right?
But don't you hate men?
Let's say it's a special day. I also want to thank you for taking care of me.
Don't push yourself.
Why don't you be a sweet brother once in a while?
Hey, can I lean on you just for today?
You may. Come here, sweet bro.
It's so comfy. You're soft and warm. You smell nice and you're gentle.
Spill it all out. I'll listen to you.
My job is so tough.
But that's work, isn't it? What else do you have in mind?
When I was small, Dad used to cry at home.
Go on.
Mom was irresponsible. She wouldn't take care of the house, let alone work. She spent Dad's earnings playing with hosts and fell into debt. But Dad still did his best to make a happy family for us.
He did it for you.
And I despise marriage in particular. It's the system that made Dad unhappy.
Not all women are idiots like your mother.
Even so, I hate women.
I happen to hate men too, but actually, a guy like you might not be that bad. Hey, I have an idea.
What? Yeah, come on! I repaid him right in the face!
You did it!
I checked the document's edit history in our office's shared folder. And bingo, I found the proof. I revealed my boss's deeds and made a comeback victory. I really must thank you for the advice. Old guys that don't have IT literacy do tend to falsify documents that can be easily detected.
There was a guy like that in my former workplace. He fabricated a client's email to get away with the problem at hand.
There are guys like that everywhere.
Seems so. Here, I'll give you a reward. Tonight, I'll pamper you as much as you like.
Hey! What's gotten into you?
Don't ask me anything. Just make love with me.
Sarah told me about the problem that struck her former workplace. After she quit the job, her stalker retaliated against her by putting pressure on the company, taking advantage of the fact that he was the client's son.
He said, if I marry him, he'll save the company.
There's no need for you to answer him.
But many people would lose their job because of me.
You don't have to feel responsible.
I know, but there are some things in life that you can't go against. I don't want to give my first experience to that guy.
But I'd think again about doing it with your brother.
But you're the only guy who's affordable.
Leaving that aside, sis, I have a plan.
What plan?
A plan to end the stalker's career. Now it's my turn to save you. Cheers to your victory!
Cheers!
Sarah and I held a small victory party in a fancy bar. Giant company son alleged for stalking. A good feature story for a magazine, isn't it?
Yeah, it was super effective. This time the guy went too far, I guess. He wasn't only shamed by the public, he was also disowned by his parents and fired from work.
The CEO sure made a prompt decision, cutting ties with his foolish son. I hope my folks also learn from that.
Do you think we did too much?
He deserves it. I'm glad nothing serious happened to your former workplace too. I wonder why. I enjoy being with her.
I wonder why. I enjoy being with him.
She's a woman, but
He's a man, but... Thanks a lot.
you're welcome.
How can I thank you?
How about this?
I love you.
I love you too. There was once a company slave and an office worker who was cursed with love. But that's a story of the past. There is no curse in this world that cannot be broken. After overcoming our past traumas, Sarah and I vowed to face the future together.
Thank you for watching again. It would make me so happy if we could watch another rom-com story together. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. See you next time. Bye!